Okay, so today we're going to be going over the graphs of all the sine, cosine, tangent, and stuff like that. So maybe 1 or 2 weeks ago, I gave you guys this sheet, this table of values. It probably has the degrees and radians form of it. Okay, this one. So at 0 degrees, sine is at 0. Okay, so for the graphs right here, this one is y equals sine of x. This on the x-axis, the radians or degrees is on the x-axis, and the y values are the coordinates for it. So go back here. 0 degrees, sine 0. And this one, the graph, it's going by 1/2, right? I'm pretty sure you guys have it on your sheet. Pi over 2, so that's 90 degrees. Pi 180, and then 3 pi over 2 is 270 degrees, and then 2 pi. Okay? And then when it's 0 degrees, it's at 0. At the y coordinate is at 0. When it's pi over 2, 90 degrees, sine will be at 1. And when it's at pi, sine will be at 0 again. Yeah, it just follows the values on this sheet right here. Okay? And then, so for all of these graphs, you're going to need to know everything that's listed on here. So the domain is all the x values, so that's continuously, so it's all reals. The amplitude means from this one, from the middle to the highest point of one of these points, so from here to here, or you could go from here to here. The amplitude is 1. And then alright, hold on a second. Okay, range is the set of all the y values, -1 to 1. X-intercept, so there are lots of them right here. No, starting from over here. Yeah, over there, there, and there. It keeps repeating on and on because the graph is continuously going. So that's why this part is at 0. And then, so this one's -2 pi, right? -2 pi. And then it's going to pi. And then it's going to 0. So it happens at every pi. 0 to pi is 1 pi. Pi to 2 pi, 1 pi. So that's why it's a pi k or k pi. And then this is the maximum. At what point in the graph is there the maximum values? So then that's at 1. Well, the y coordinate is 1. It's always going to be 1. And then it happens here at pi over 2, right? But it's going to repeat every 2 pi. Yeah. So let's say you could also write -3 pi over 2 plus 2 pi k. But we like positive values. That's why we write pi over 2 instead of -3 pi over 2. But from here you can tell, from here to here is 1 pi, and from here to here is 2 pi. So the maximum occurs every 2 pi. That's why we write pi plus 2 plus pi over 2 plus 2k pi, or 2 pi k, it doesn't matter, comma 1. And then the minimum is the same, happens at over here, 3 pi over 2. And then it's going to repeat every 2 pi k. The y value is at -1. It's going to occur every -1, all the -1. And then the period means like when does the graph complete, and then it repeats itself again. So that's going to happen every 2 pi, because if you look here, let's say you start from this point, you go 1, it ends here, and then it repeats itself again. So this from negative 2 pi to 0, that period is 2 pi. And then it continues again for 2 pi, and then it repeats again for 2 pi. And it goes on and on and on. Okay, and then the y-intercept, 0, 0. Yeah. And then that's the same for cosine as well. You just looked at this one, this graph, the chart, to know what the points are for these ones. So usually we remember like the main points right here, this point, this is still the sine graph. Usually we remember this point, this point, this point, this point, and this point. So like an S right here with 0, 0 as the sign. For cosine, it's going to be at 1, 0, and then it's like a mountain right here. It's still an S though, but a mountain. And yeah, both mostly the same.